Hey everyone, and welcome back to Epstein University. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful tools for personal and professional growth, feedback. That's right, feedback is not your enemy. It's your secret weapon. If you ever feel uncomfortable giving or receiving feedback, stick around because we'll show you how to master this skill and use it to unlock your potential. So let's do this.
First things first, let's reframe how we think about feedback. Too often, we hear feedback and automatically assume it's criticism or worse, a personal attack. But here's the truth. Feedback is a tool for improvement, not a judgment of your character. When someone gives you feedback, they're offering you valuable insights you might not have noticed yourself. It's like being handed a map that shows the quickest route to success. Who wouldn't want that? In our company, FSI, we've received tons and tons of feedback over the years. We've taken in all the feedback and used it to make changes and updates to improve our company. The feedback has been a lifesaver for us because our clients were able to point out things that we would have never noticed or paid attention to had they not said anything. So yes, feedback is a superpower because it can help you grow and go faster and farther than you ever could have imagined. Thanks everyone for all of the feedback. We appreciate you. Quick checks for understanding. Number 1, what do some people assume about feedback? What actually is feedback? Number 2, how can feedback help you grow? And number 3, what will happen if someone refused to accept feedback? Pause the video and take 3 minutes to write your responses. You got this.
Now, to really benefit from feedback, you need to adopt a growth mindset. A growth mindset means you believe you can develop and improve through effort and learning. So instead of thinking, this person is just pointing out my flaws, think, hey, this is an opportunity to level up. Quick checks for understanding. Number 1, what is a growth mindset? Number 2, how can a growth mindset help you? Pause the video and take 2 minutes to write your responses. Let's go.
Okay, now let's talk about the two-way street of feedback. Giving and receiving feedback are both skills, and trust me, you can get good at both. Let's break them down. When it comes to giving feedback, the key is to focus on being constructive, not critical. Here are 3 golden techniques. Number 1, be specific. Instead of saying, your presentation wasn't good, say, your presentation could be more engaging if you added visuals to support your points. Number 2, use I statements. For example, I feel the project could benefit from clearer communication instead of, you're not clear enough. And number 3, balance positive and constructive points. Start with what's working, then move into areas for improvement. For instance, your delivery was great, and if you slowed down just a bit, it would be even more impactful. Quick checks for understanding. Number 1, how does being specific help you to give positive, constructive feedback? Number 2, how does the use of I instead of you or your help to give positive, constructive feedback? And number 3, why is it important to start with the positive and then move to constructive points when giving feedback? Pause the video and take 3 minutes to write your responses. Let's go to work.
Now, let's flip the script. How do you receive feedback like a pro? Here's your playbook. Number 1, listen without defensiveness. Take a deep breath and truly listen. Feedback isn't an attack, it's a gift. Number 2, ask clarifying questions. If something isn't clear, ask for examples. Can you give me an example of where I can improve? Shows you're engaged. Number 3, reflect before responding. Avoid reacting emotionally. Instead, take time to consider how you can apply the feedback. Number 4, say thank you. Whether or not you agree, thanking the person shows maturity and opens the door for future growth opportunities. Quick checks for understanding. Number 1, what are the 4 steps to take so you can receive feedback like a pro? Pause the video and take 1 minute to write your responses. Let's go to work. Here's the bottom line. Feedback is the fuel for growth and mastery. The more you embrace it, the faster you'll grow and the best version of yourself. Sure, it might feel awkward or uncomfortable at first, but like any skill, it gets easier with practice. So the next time someone gives you feedback, see it for what it truly is, a chance to level up.
If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a little feedback inspiration. Let's keep learning, growing, and thriving together. See you in the next video. Peace, and have a positive, productive day.